Okay, I walk up out the door. Fuck everybody, cause if you ain't U.P.K, I ain't worried about you. I got a lot on my mind and only class can save me. So you know me, I'm first class, feeling educated. Okay, I go by my mission. Then the shouted in the world's walk to me with intention. She said she know about the school. I like my music, she listen. She said she trying to come in, but her sis keep her distant. I told her shout at the water. Shalom, I see her. Trying to see if she on game, if that tongue looking decent. She said Shalom, yeah, how was Shema? Allah Bahashim, yeah, how was Shah? This shit got real. She's caught between the fire. It's really in her mind. It's easy to be evil. Secrets inside of me. Don't let her see me wasted. Don't let her see me down. Don't let her see me vacant. Truly, I wanna do right. I caught this you for real. I should've known you was trying. And so lock it off the real. I was caught in my mind. And if you know it, then come in. You gotta add it and all. Don't be afraid to change your ways. Be afraid of your dime. I mean, you see how to attend. What sense keep it by? She said drinking, smoking. That's something she do all the time. Homegirls ain't really shit, but they the nearest ones by. One got too many niggas, and the other bitch by. I said, damn. Try separating. Get educated. She said I said try harder with an exclamation. You gotta fight temptation and have some patience. She said it's boring, I like clubbing and getting hella wasted. That's them demons that start up all of them legions in you. Once you throw that gay bitch gon' try to eat your pudding. Once you throw that whole bitch gon' try to bring some niggas. And you'll fall every time, or am I assuming? I say I'm with you, shouting, or you with yourself. I can help you, baby, but can you help yourself? You say you know a little something, but do you believe or what? You know what sins all around, put that wisdom first. She said the water, I ought to be following you the realest. With my Bible and head wrap, modest the pig. I say no sweat, take my number down. And don't call me, I see you around. She's caught between the fire. It's really in her mind. It's easy to be evil. Secrets inside of me. Don't let her see me wasted. Don't let her see me down. Don't let her see me vacant. Truly, I wanna do right. Shalom Israel with the I.S.U.P.K. Started off in 1 West 125th Street. We teach black and Hispanic and Native Indians the Bible, that they are the lost 12 tribes of Israel. So knock. I shall go get the dough. I look up, see sis dress, head to toe. Yeah, I smile, and the rest was a rap. You gotta get inside the school to know what happened after that. Shalom.
All my niggas ride for me. I got niggas that'll die for me. You niggas ain't built like that. Run around talking like a thug when you won't bust a slug, man. Niggas get killed like that. Acting like you bang for the set when you ain't blood or cuz, man. Blood'll get spilled like that. Niggas saying really they the plug, but they talking to the judge, man. Get your cap built like that, cause niggas get killed like that. When you ain't built like that, you niggas ain't built like that. You was never on the block, you ain't never dodge a knock. You ain't never fought another crew holding down the park. You ain't swam with the sharks, you ain't wrestled with the gators. You was never fucking popping, you ain't got no fucking haters. Bitch, niggas like you make me watch out for the traitors. When you round some real niggas, mind your behavior. I will beat a nigga ass, then I'm laughing like I'm Jada. Get your fucking mind blown like a cartridge on a Sega. You niggas want attention, they don't want the war though. Talking all that shit, but you got it glad ass jaw ho, they never deliver. They got that DiGiorno, this that Walking Dead flow. I eat a rapper torso. You ain't the same man once you off the microphone. You ain't never broke a bone, you ain't never had a scar. You a certified pussy, so don't make me pull your card. I'm a certified prophet, respected like the word of God. Cause you ain't got the heart, nigga, you ain't got the heart. You ain't about to finish any beef that you start. You ain't never been a soldier, little nigga, play your part. Claiming that you'll spark when you ain't got the heart. Cause you niggas ain't built like that. Run around talking like a thug when you gon' bust a slug, man. Niggas get killed like that. Acting like you bang for the set when you ain't blood or cuz, man. Blood'll get spilt like that. Niggas saying really they the plug, but they talking to the judge, man. Get your cap peeled like that. Cause niggas get killed like that. When you ain't built like that. Run around talking like a thug when you gon' bust a slug, man. Niggas get killed like that. Acting like you bang for the set when you ain't blood or cuz, man. Blood'll get spilled like that. Niggas saying really they the plug, but they talking to the judge, man. Get your cap peeled like that. Cause niggas get killed like that. All my niggas ride for me. All my niggas ride with me. I got niggas that'll die for me. All my niggas ride with me. You niggas ain't.
Now turn the headphones up just a little bit. Yeah.
So up and out with them. 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 So up and out.
When I say my prayers, I gotta turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east. Before you go to war, yo, you better turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east. When I say my prayers, I gotta turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east. Before you go to war, yo, you better turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east.
I used to wake up every morning, boy, and all I seen was mess. Plus the shit that I was dealing with, all I seen was stress. Now I really know the truth, and I understand what hurting niggas. Beast of the fields, they eat us up, and they hurting you. U.P.K is what I'm repping. Siamese a weapon. Some of you niggas playing, but me, I'm really stepping. The mission that I'm on is waking up all our people. Show them we are the greatest. Nothing about a sequel. Them heathens, they gon' learn. Them heathens, they gon' burn. Esau is about to fall, then Jacob is all turned. They been fucking with the chosen, so they gotta pay. Revelation 13 and 10, tell me what does it say?
So up and out with them. So up and out with them. So up and out with them. So up and out with them.
When I say my prayers, I gotta turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east. Before you go to war, yo, you better turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east. When I say my prayers, I gotta turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east. Before you go to war, yo, you better turn to the east. Turn to the east. Turn to the east.
The blood that's in my veins descends straight from the greatest. All of my toolies go, but that 40 know it's my favorite. And we losing all our babies to this crazy shit we represent. The money in the world, nigga, this crazy shit ain't making sense. We the children of the light, and we fighting all the darkness. The way I'm stacking ammo, my bitches thinking I'm heartless. Them devils get the smile and got you thinking that he harmless. Remember Oklahoma? That is where them cracker bombs. The pain will make you wake up. You know they really hate it. They turn the truth into a lie. That's the shit they gotta pay for. The mission that I'm on is waking up all our people. Show them we are the greatest. Nothing about a sequel. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So up and out with them. So up and out with
When I say my prayers, I gotta turn to the east, turn to the east, turn to the east. Before you go to war, yo, you better turn to the east, turn to the east, turn to the east. When I say my prayers, I gotta turn to the east, turn to the east, turn to the east. Before you go to war, yo, you better turn to the east, turn to the east, turn to the east.
Outside, you in the crib, but the boy outside, I get it on outside. From the dusk to the dawn outside, so in the morning outside, I'm catching wreck when they drawing outside. Cause it's a war outside, my sword drawn outside. This Excalibur, you better be all outside. Cause it's a war outside, I get it on outside. You in the crib, but the boy outside, I get it on outside. I'm outside, and that's a definite. Cannonball, wrecking shit, excellent. Rhyme barocking, bombing like the president. I remain strong, King Kong with the prevalence. I show you exactly what we do, that's how I represent. Hardcore, heaven sent, chain on, hella bent. Throwing all black when they spot me like the leopard print. Oh, I got the braids in, shades on, made men. Cause we put in work to stop the earth until they cave in. Walk strong, talk heavy, hold my own. You rock solid, well, we bout to leave the sword, the stone. Nigga, we warriors, hardcore, tracking the pride. To let the Hebrew speak, nigga, general eyes. And we talking super heavy, nigga, that's the surprise. With all scripture, street talk, word to Captain the God, nigga, we blazing, ripping the mic with all facts, doing the knowledge to the max, till we cracking the pavement. U.P.K, out of one West Harlem, nigga. We spring forward and they falling like it's autumn, nigga. Talking to all them niggas born in the mud. If you ain't feeling this, you call them plug, and that's real. Oh, I get the cat tie, or they not of our kind. I get the order that is handle kind, not the one kind. Without a doubt in my mind, I'm finna stop and recline. Anybody that come against us, they should probably resign. Cause it's a war going on outside, no man to save from. I hate these niggas throwing shots, but can they take some? Christ says, sell out your garments to get a sword now. I'ma go and sell out these polos to get a 4 pound. Damn sure it started the war, but I'ma end it. Cause the spiritual war could turn carnal any minute. I remember riding back in the days when no was tinted. But Salaki, I'm done with that carnal shit, I repented. And they bomb-proof the booth every time I'm about to go win it. You ain't know this shit, I live for this truth and I'ma defend it. And I get my second wind just as soon these niggas get winded. It's a war going on outside. It's a war going on outside. You in the crib, but the boy outside, I get it on outside. From the dusk to the dawn outside. So in the morning outside, I'm catching wreck when they drawn outside. Cause it's a war outside, my sword drawn outside. This Excalibur, you better be all outside. Cause it's a war outside, I get it on outside. You in the crib, but the boy outside, I get it on outside.
Nobody's safe, it's a war out here. If you pussy in the streets, you a whore out here. See me all suited up in my fallout gear. 762, slip your fucking car out here. No burner, I still a break your jaw out here. No fear, if you scared, get a motherfucking pit. Or sit up in the church, you a motherfucking bitch. I give you in the verse what I give you in a clip. It's 32 rounds of fire, it never quit. A lot of fuckery going down, so what's the purpose? Sick of hanging around these clowns, get out the circus. If you cross that line, then you get lit up. The worst is all black hearses, tinted with black curtains. Docs on site with medics and mad nurses. Leave us out your verses. You don't want that kind of war, ready for that bullshit. Kinda like a matador. Get this kind of focus, you gon' need some Adderall. Something just to lock you in behind them padded walls. They say I got some screws loose, and that's true too. Don't let me let them wolves through like it's a full moon. It's like I transform the booth to a war room. Come up with a strategy, maximizing your calories. Courage of King David, battling like a Maccabees. Find out who you think that nigga walk to him casually. Then proceed to bar his life away rapidly. Take a knee for your majesty, take it, they hate it savagely. I try leaving rap alone, but I guess that this happened. Keep you grounded like gravity in the field, but it's amity. Horror, I see calamity. Scar you up with my family. Mumble rappers be mad at me. Fuck them up in they faculty. They words sweet, sit in they mouth and causing cavity. Yeah, it's a war, but none of you suckers worry.
It's a war going on outside. You in the crib, but the war outside, I get it on outside. From the dusk to the dawn outside. So when I'm on outside, I'm catching wreck when they drawing outside. Cause it's a war outside, my sword drawn outside. This Excalibur, your banner be all outside. Cause it's a war outside, I get it on outside. You in the crib, but the war outside, I get it on outside.
All jokes aside, you know how niggas be like, I'm this and that for life, I'm this and that for life. I'm always for life, nigga, this a blood oath. Hey, yo, Madara, here go a clash for you, my nigga. 140 for the rebel. The world turned its back on me. I'm a crippling. We got soldiers, he got soldiers, but I got different ones. Ain't no way out, I'll tell you once. Don't pray for nothing, sin and curse. We can't forgive what's forbidden. Remain in them trenches. Trust in the Lord, but please forgive me for the times that I did. If rank is given, have your respect to your apprentice. Be about your business. This loyalty's a death sentence. Look, trying to pick up with a blind foot. Hey, they said there'll be many mansions. I'm just grinding for my time share. Them devils ain't playing fair. They hunt you like Van Pelt. But ain't no getting out the game like Jumanji. You take that oath, it's a Dundee. They try to deal death to a priest. You won't make it out in one piece. So you can stand. Just make sure you got the heart. Say your name 3 times and it's death do us part. Look. So how you feel about this truth I done shown? This ain't the like you think, little nigga. I should want. Even your own people go this zone. And the Lord said they hate you for my name. So you better keep it on. Ain't no more guessing. Ain't no more questions. Make sure my election till I'm tucked away like George Jetson. Murder for capital, now it's murder at the Capitol. The world.
All right. Clap it up. Shalom, Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh, Shah, Barak, Yahweh, Shema, Hashem, Yahweh, Shah, Priest and Officer, Father Zachariah here. This is Brotherhood class, Tuesday Brotherhood class. We are the I.S.U.P.K, started on 1 West on 25th Street under Commander GEN.YAHANNA. You know, for those who's watching right now, we are to teach Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians that they're the true Israelites that the Bible speaks of. You know, if your father is so-called Black, Hispanic, which is Puerto Rican, Dominican, you know, Colombian, Cuban, and Native American, you are an Israelite, right? You know, now that you know that you're an Israelite, right? There is certain things that we have to do. Understand? You know, I'm gonna touch on a couple topics tonight, but the most thing I'm gonna touch on is about the Most High being a separatist. You understand? We need to understand that the Most High is a separatist. He wants to separate everything. He don't want everything to be together. You understand? You know how America promote we all should be all one. You know, we should be one this, one that. That's not what the Bible said. You understand what I'm saying? And we're going to touch on it today. And anybody got any questions, comments, feel free to ask, raise your hand. You know, on TikTok, not TikTok, on Bigo, on, you know, on Facebook, YouTube, whatever. You understand what I'm saying? That if you could, you can be Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. We're going to start right there. You understand? Because, you know, the Christian church lied to our people, man. They said that we're supposed to come together. We're supposed to be loving everybody and be with everybody. And that's not reality. That's not even reality. That's a fairy tale. That's an illusion. Be everybody under one melting pot. That is an illusion. That's not real. That never, ever happened before. And it tried to happen in Babylon, but guess what? Babylon ain't here no more either. Well, Babylon is here, but you know, the original one. You know, they try to do it, but it didn't work because it's not natural. It's not reality. Now, if you could, you go ahead.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6, man. Yeah, man. If you listen, you new in this truth, make sure you following along, man, and understanding these breakdowns and writing down these scriptures, because it's very important for you to know Deuteronomy 7 and 6. This is one of the important scriptures that we need to understand. You keep reading, sir.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
All right, stop right there. The Bible will say, for thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. That scripture is speaking to Israelites, talking about Israelites. You know what I mean? Israelites are a holy people unto the Lord thy God. What do that mean? What do holy mean? You understand? You know, for time's sake, holy means separate. Kodash in the Hebrew. That's what it means. We are a separate people unto the Lord thy God. What does it mean that we are a separate people unto the Lord thy God? What do that actually mean? You understand? We cannot do what America does. That's, you know, to be very short. We can't do what America does. We can't do what the African does. A lot of people think we're African, right? You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people think that we're African. Just because the oppressor told us that we are African American. But that's not so. And if you could, since you got the Compact Bible Dictionary, you want to read? Go ahead.
This is Design Man, Compact Bible Dictionary, page 230. Holy, separateness.
Separate. Say it again.
Separateness.
Separateness. That's what holy is. Separateness. And he's reading out the Bible Compact Dictionary. You understand what I'm saying? Design Van. Now, give me the other one. We're just talking about ham.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I mean, because a lot of people think that we're African. We are not African. You understand what I'm saying? We are not the same. Just because we got the same skin don't mean that we're the same. I'm pretty sure people heard the term all skin folk ain't kinfolk. You know what I mean? You got Arabs that's brown skinned. You got East Indians that's dark skinned. That don't mean that there are people. And guess what? The East Indians is separate. They don't join y'all. They're not with y'all. They rather sell y'all chicken and cigarettes and rhino pills. You understand what I'm saying? That's what they rather do. You understand? Now, if you could read it.
This is the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary, page 213. Ham, the youngest son of Noah.
Ham is the youngest son of Noah. He's the youngest son of Noah. Keep going.
Born probably about 96 years before the flood.
Go ahead.
And one of 8 persons to live through the flood. He became the progenitor.
Go ahead.
Of the dark races.
He became the progenitor of the dark races. So he populated the earth with dark-skinned people.
Right.
Like the Egyptians, like the Ethiopians, like the Libyans. Who else? Like the I can't think of it. The Canaanites, Nigerians, whatever that's over there putting plates in their mouths, them people, right? He populated the earth with those people, right? Keep going.
Not the Negro.
Not the what?
Not the Negro.
Not the Negro. He didn't populate the earth and made black people like me, Negroes. He didn't populate the earth. He populated the earth making Egyptians, Ethiopians, and so forth and so forth. We are not those people. We are not, listen, we're not Egyptians. A lot of our people that's in the conscious community think we're Egyptians. We're not Egyptians. You understand what I'm saying? We're not. We are Israelites that the Bible speaks of, and the Bible tells us we're supposed to be separate because that's what holy actually is. Now, if you really want to be separate, because God is down with us being separate. God is down with separating everybody. Understand what I'm saying? Now, if you could, can you be he separated the sons of Adam? Let's start there too. I mean, we're gonna teach y'all today that the Bible don't preach or don't teach that we all should come together. All nations shall come together under one banner, and we should all love one another. That's not what the Bible says. The Christian church lied to you. Even the Muslim mosque lied to you because they believe that too. Everybody can be a Muslim, right? But guess what? Everybody can't be an Israelite. You understand? Everybody can be from the tribe of Judah, like the brother, remember the brother, not the brother, the oppressor that came to camp in New York when Captain Kai was teaching. He was talking about he was from the tribe of Judah. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if you could, you can read that scripture, sir. He separated the sons of Adam.
Oh, separated.
I don't know if that's not second Esdras. That's I forgot. Is that in Exodus?
I believe
Deuteronomy,
right?
It's Deuteronomy. Okay, yeah. I divided the nations. I separated the sons of Adam one another. Yeah.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, and verse 8. When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance. When the Most High divided the nations their inheritance. Now, what do divide mean? Read that again. Read that nice and loud so Bigo can hear it and people can hear it that's online right now. God. When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance.
When the Most High divided to the nation their inheritance. What book is this?
Deuteronomy.
Deuteronomy chapter what?
32 verse 8.
Chapter 32 verse 8. That's very important that we need to understand that he divided the nations. He gave the nations what they wanted or slightly what they needed. He gave them an inheritance. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
He divided us. Alexa, what do divide mean?
From thecontentauthority.com. The word Dubai means to creep or to crawl, referring to the slow movement of the Dubai Creek that runs through the city.
Alexa, what do divide mean?
Dubai is a city in the United States.
Alexa, what's the definition of divide?
Dubai is a city in the United
Alexa, stop.
Dubai.
Yeah, she's saying. Go ahead.
Alexa, the definition of divide.
Dubai is a city in the United Arab Emirates.
She said Dubai. We don't care about Dubai. A lot of strange things happen in Dubai. Alexa, stop. All right. I'm going to get the definition.
Yeah,
because divide is another word for separate. That's what divide is. It's another word for separate. You understand what I'm saying? That's what divide actually means. He separated the nations. So why did he want the nations to come together all of a sudden? Everything is separate. Everything is separate. And you know what I can't stand too, officer, about what they say? Oh, we all human. We all bleed. Listen, we all bleed red, right? Don't animals bleed red? I'm pretty sure animals bleed red because, when I'm at work and when I see when they got to pick up a dead deer on the side of the road, officer, but I see red blood on the floor. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I say. You understand what I'm saying? I don't understand how we are so destroyed in our minds and think that we're supposed to come together with our enemy, for one, and with people that don't even care about you, that don't even love you. They don't. That's why I can't understand interracial dating or marriages, because it seems like you're compromising your culture and what you believe in.
Right.
Because if you believe one thing, like you believe that I can't stand with a brother who's with African and they eating that nasty slop that they make. Now they praying to their God and they whatever they going on doing. Now they gotta compromise for what she want or what he want and stuff like that. Now you got dashikis on and ugly dresses that they wear. I'm just saying. Yeah, man. Now you going to, I know a lot of Africans and Muslims in Philly. They going to Muslim mosques. Now that ain't Muslims. I don't know what they believe, that bullcrap they believe. I don't care. But just like you would oppressor woman. She got you making potato salad with raisins in it. I'm just saying. She got you celebrating all these Christmas and 4th of July. And you supposed to be, black. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you with her, and it's just a shame that our people is so destroyed that they don't know that you compromise your own culture for love in someone that don't actually love you. Because when you do something that they don't like, guess what? You're going to see who they really are. You understand? Now, if you could, you read the definition?
I got the definition.
For divide? All right, go ahead.
Divide, I got it on TV too. Come on, read it.
Got it on TV.
Divide is separate.
Divide is what?
Separate.
Oh, okay, keep going.
Or separated into parts.
Divide is separate. That's what divide is. The Bible say the Most High divided the nations. He separated the nations. He didn't want all the nations to come together. Why didn't he say that when in Deuteronomy? Why didn't he say the Most High put every nation together because we want them to love each other and be with each other and hugs and kisses and hold hands and skip down the lily and dandelion field? Like, why is it not in there? Why aren't everybody together? Why not? Keep going, sir.
Read the definition or?
No, you keep reading the scripture.
Oh, scripture. Comment. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, and verse 8.
Mm-hmm.
When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated.
When he what?
When he separated.
When he separated. Go ahead.
The sons of Adam.
The sons of Adam. What was it about? I'm pretty sure the sons of Adam is the Africans, the Arabs, the East Indians, the oppressor. There are the sons of Adam too as well. We all come from. Matter of fact, can you give me 2nd Ezra chapter 6 verse 54 to prove my point?
Right.
Before I even jump the gun.
Right.
He separated the sons of Adam. Jacob comes from Adam. I'm gonna wait. And it's a hard pill to swallow when you're somebody in the world that don't understand the truth, don't understand the Bible, that don't want to hear the truth. It's kind of hard to hear it. They make up every excuse to convince themselves that we're supposed to be joined together with everybody. That's never going to happen. We're not going to be joined with everybody. And you see what happened when we join with everybody? You see what happened when we join in America? Nothing but destruction. You go in our neighborhoods, what do you see? Destruction. You don't see nothing good coming out of our neighborhood because it doesn't work for us. You know what works? Coming back to these laws, statutes, and commandments of the Bible. That's when you really become holy and separate, when you stop doing what America wants you to do and stop joining with their philosophies and their culture and their gods and stuff like that, because it's not doing you any good. It's not doing you any good when you worshiping Allah and going to Mecca kissing a rock that millions of people kiss, and you don't even know if they have herpes or anything, and all like it's ridiculous. We're supposed to be coming back to the Lord and serving Him in a proper manner. And you're not going to do that in the Christian church. You're not going to do that in the Muslim mosque. And I'm not speaking to oppressors. I'm not speaking to Arabs or Africans. I'm speaking to Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, because they need to hear this, because they're the main ones that want to join with everybody. Black people are the main people that want to join with everybody. They just want to be, we should love one another. No, I'm not loving someone that beat my grandma, my cousins, and my uncles and my aunts, and my grandfather's forefathers, basically. Right. I mean, I'm not forefathers and foremothers. I'm not going to love somebody that did that. Because if you really think about it, this is what black folks mess me up at. You won't let go. Just like, for example, all this drill stuff that's going on in our neighborhoods, right? I'm a sidebar real quick. All this drill, all this unaliving of young black boys because somebody unalived one of their homies and they want to retaliate. Now they got to keep going back and forth. It's like it's so perpetual that they can't even let it go. In Chicago, it was a rapper. I forgot what the rapper said. He said they don't even know why they unaliving each other. They just know that somebody a long time ago unalived someone on their side, and it kept going. But I'm not saying go do anything to anybody. But the oppressor did all these things to your people, and you don't even have the thought to be angry at them. But you want to unalive your brother because 30 years ago somebody unalived someone that you heard about, and it kept going to the day. But 400 years ago, you was getting beaten, you was getting violated in front of your wife, in front of your children. Your babies is getting fed to alligators. They was throwing baseballs at your babies. More heinous stuff than what we do to each other. Listen, you shoot, he gone. It's nice and quick sometimes, right? They tortured us. They made us feel it. But you want to slide on your own brother. You want to slide on your eye. You want to know why you doing that? Because you get that from America. You learned that from your oppressor. That's where you learned that from. Learn unaliving from him. Because he is the number one unaliver in the world. You understand? You can't even amount to how many people that he unalived. And not even black people. He unalived a lot of people. Like his track record is crazy, officer. But I think he broke the record. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think this is so deep and so crazy. I think he unalived more people than when God put the flood. Like, that's the thing about it. Like, he is cruel and he is vile and disgusting, and we need to separate from him because God don't want you to be with him. He don't. Now, doing business, of course, you can do business with him, make some money with him. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But as far as his culture is, like if you really look at it, his culture is really not. It's corny. His culture is not really like how people put it to be. Like, it's really not like that. It's not as I don't know. Maybe because I'm in the UPK now, it's like I from hindsight I see like it's trash. Like, it's not really. I had more fun here than when I was celebrating Christmas. You understand? I was broke the next day. I was broke and trying to stress out about a present. I'm broke. You understand? Valentine's Day, I'm stressed out. I gotta make sure I can get the right thing for my for the woman I was with at that time, so she won't leave me or go to another man. Like it's crazy, man. I have a better time here than when I was in the world. You understand what I'm saying? Now, the Bible say that we all come from Adam, right? We're gonna get it right now. He separated the sons of Adam, right? And we about to read the scripture right now.
This is the book of 2 Corinthians 6 and verse 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all.
From him come we all. Read that again.
Of him come we all.
Read it from the top.
Up. And after these.
Adam also.
Whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures.
Whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures. So, if you know the Bible, Adam had dominion over all the animals and everything on earth, right?
And good also people too.
And the people.
Which is, if I could, if you translate today, I.S.U.P.K was Adam.
Right.
Now he's King of Kings and Lord of Lords.
Right.
So he's going to reign.
Exactly. And guess what, though? And I'm gonna get there. We'll get to that too in a minute. And I.S.U.P.K don't want us to be with everybody either. I.S.U.P.K wants us to separate too. So a lot of people don't even know that so-called Jesus was a separatist. They don't even know that. You can tell by the treatment he gave certain people. I'm gonna say that. Certain people in the Bible, he gave different treatment to. We're gonna get to that in a minute. We're gonna get to that. That's one of my, you know what I'm talking about. That's one of my favorite scripts, my favorite stories. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Keep going, sir.
And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all.
Of him come we all. We all come from Adam. Even our enemy comes from Adam.
Right.
And it's so crazy, it's so deep. Our enemy comes from it comes from Jacob. No, it's like it comes from Isaac. Yeah, it comes from our enemy was in the womb with us.
Right.
And guess what had effect? Can you get that? Two manner of people. And he separated us in the womb. This is why I don't understand how people say that we should all come together. When God was separating babies in the womb. The Most High is a separatist, man. The Most High is not down with everybody coming together, man. He even separated babies. Like, listen, y'all gonna be beefing. Y'all, I believe the younger gonna serve. I mean, the older gonna serve the younger, stuff like that. He separated us, man. It said 2 manners of people in thy womb. What do that mean? Go ahead, so if I just read it.
This book, Genesis 25, verse 23. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb.
It say 2 nations are in thy womb. Ain't that crazy? 2 nations. So what that mean? That's 2 separate people in the womb. The Most High separated 2 people in the womb. he went that deep. He went that deep to say, how is it? It's Rebecca, right?
God.
Yeah, Rebecca. I'm gonna separate Esau and Jacob. They're not gonna be, because imagine if my rib have twins. They are all from the tribe of Judah, right? God said, "Oh, I don't know what's up with this guy right here. I got something going on with this one right here. You know what I mean? I know what's gonna go on with him. I'm gonna separate y'all too, because y'all are not gonna be alike. Y'all are not gonna be alike. Y'all be totally different." You can keep reading.
And 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels.
2 manner of people shall be what?
Separated from thy bowels.
Shall be separated from thy bowels. The Most High is a separatist. I really want to say the word I really want to say. The Most High is a separatist. The Most High wants us to separate. He even separated babies in the womb. He just read it. Matter of fact, can you read it again?
And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb.
It said 2 nations are in thy womb. That don't sound like separatism to me. I don't know. Am I tripping? I know I'm not tripping. Keep going, sir.
And 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels.
2 manner of people shall be separated. They're going to be 2 different people. And as you see today, we are 2 different people. Keep going, sir.
And the one people shall be stronger than the other people.
And the one people shall be stronger than the other people. Keep going.
And the elder shall serve the younger.
And the elder shall serve the younger. That's crazy. That's crazy. Is there any more on that?
That's into the verse.
Okay, cool. Now, if you could, go back to Deuteronomy 7:6. Understand what I'm saying? He separated babies in the womb. That's what he did.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? He wants us to be separate. How do we supposed to be separate? We're supposed to be keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments according to the Bible. Throughout the whole Bible, we're supposed to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. You know what a law is in the Bible that we're supposed to keep? To love thy brother as thyself. Love thy neighbor. Matter of fact, love thy neighbor as thyself. You understand? Love thy sister as thyself. You understand what I'm saying? Right. That includes them too as well. Right. That is a scripture in the Bible. That's a law. That's a commandment that we have to apply. Right. That's how we be separate. You know, it's crazy. We're so separate amongst each other, but we want to join everybody. That's what I don't never get. And you know what's so crazy? I was just watching, and we so destroyed too. I was watching Pop the Balloon, right? And it was a sister on there, and she said she don't like light-skinned men, right? She don't like light-skinned men. That's how destroyed we is. And the brother was like, you don't like light-skinned men? Like, well, do you like oppressor? Well, oppressor, he said the other word. He said, do you like oppressor men? And she was like, yeah. So what's up? But then he said, how you don't like light-skinned men, but you don't like, you know how destroyed we is? You'd rather go to another nation because of his skin color, and he's still a black man. You'd rather degrade the light-skinned man and say, well, this oppressor is more superior than you because you sassy. That's how destroyed we is. We want to be with them. Matter of fact, even the scriptures, they don't make marriages with them. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we want to be with them instead of our people. You understand what I'm saying? We want to look at skin color and this and the third like they do versus saying, you're a black man, you're a black woman, we're going to stick together. Light skin, dark skin, red, whatever, purple. You're from the tribe of Judah, Benjamin, and 12 tribes of Israel. You my people. Understand? No matter what color you are, we're going to join together. But no, you want to separate yourself from your brother. And you know what's crazy also about that brother probably was good for that sister. Now she's just looking at the skin color, but guess what? That oppressor is way better than that light skin boy, though. Way better, according to her. But he might be a serial killer, so unaliver. There's a lot of oppressors that's unalivers, right? Am I? Because you're the expert at it. Am I lying? Because you do watch a lot of documentaries with with a lot of crazy oppressors that be doing a lot of crazy stuff. Understand? So I'm just saying, you better off being with a black man. I don't understand why black women think oppressors is great. They are the most unalivers on this planet. They are not stable in their minds. You got the scripture, sir? You can read it.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, 7, and verse 3. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son, and nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son.
What's the scripture above that
one? This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, and verse. You want 4? The next verse.
Yeah, you read 4. Ruin here.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, 7, verse 4. For they will turn away thy son from following me, that they may serve other gods.
Now read 3. What's 3?
This is the book of Deuteronomy 7, verse 3. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son.
So it's like it, sir. What's read 2?
Okay, verse 2. And when the Lord thy God shall deliver them before thee, thou shalt smite them and utterly destroy them. Thou shalt not make no covenant with them, nor show mercy unto them.
Okay, read 1. I'm gonna hear the context of it.
This book of Deuteronomy 7, verse 1. When the Lord thy God shall bring thee into the land whither thou goest to possess it, and has cast out many nations before thee, the Hittites, and the Girgashites, and the Amorites, and the Canaanites, and the Perizzites, and the Hivites, and the Jebusites, 7 nations greater and mightier than thou. Verse 2. And when the Lord thy God shall deliver them from before thee, thou shalt smite them and utterly destroy them. Thou shalt make no covenant with them, nor show mercy unto them. Verse 3. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them.
They shall not make what?
Neither shalt thou make marriages with them.
See, they just in the Bible just named a whole bunch of nations that we shouldn't even make agreements with.
Right.
Let alone marriages.
Right.
He said we don't supposed to make marriages with other people, other nations. He said the Canaanites, right? Canaanites is Africans, right?
Right.
Canaanites is Africans. He said don't make no marriages with no Africans. You're supposed to be separate from Africans. You ain't even supposed to have no covenant with them. You're supposed to stay away from them. Right. It's on site with them in that time, right? It's on site with them. Stay away from them. Don't make no marriages with them. You're not supposed to make marriages with your oppressor or different nations of people. You don't supposed to do that. What's wrong with a black woman? I'm sorry, what's wrong with a black woman? I don't understand. I don't understand why brothers want to go to dogs. I don't understand that. What's wrong with a black woman? What's wrong with a Hispanic woman? I'm trying to find out. I don't know. So I don't know. Something wrong with me. I don't know. I may be in a cult. I may be brainwashed or something. I don't know. What is wrong with a black woman?
Well, I could. Our name is Yasharala, Prince or Princess of Power. Right. And we're royalty, so I don't know why you don't want a princess.
Why don't want no princess? That's what I'm saying. They want to lay down with Lassie instead of joining with their sister.
Right.
And staying with her and protecting her and leading her and guiding her.
Right.
But you want to join with someone that really don't love you. Half of their family don't like you. They don't like you. You think Bob likes you? You think Timmy likes you? You think Rachel likes you? You think Karen likes you? No, they don't. You know, you were just, somebody that, want to go against the grain. I love black men. I'm going to date a black man. But your whole family don't like him. They don't even want you to. I mean, if I was looking at something and the girl was like, I can't date a black man because I don't know what my father's going to think me bringing him home. She said no to a black man that probably could potentially be a good, man for her to say what her father thought about him. That should tell you something. That should tell you that they separate themselves from us. Yeah, you got a few of them that want to be with black men, but majority of them don't.
Right.
They don't like us. Right. They separate themselves from us. You might got a couple boys.
So yeah, what happened to Prince Harry and Megan? What's her name? Megan.
I know you're talking about. His wife, right?
Her father was white, but her mother was black.
Right.
And they didn't want her,
right? Because she got a little bit of black blood in it. Yeah. You know what I mean? They want to separate. They want to keep their line pure. Right. That's what a lot of white people do. We should want to keep our line pure. What's wrong with that? Right. What's wrong with a black woman dating a black man? What's wrong with that? Right. And only dating them. We should not go to other people because the Most High is not down with us going to other nations for love. You can find love in your own nation. You can find love within the gates of your own people. Right. That's it. It's not rocket science. It's not rocket science. Oh, it's love at first sight. Oh, when I laid my eyes on him, it was just something that made me have butterflies. Listen, I got this little what is it called? I got this little I can't even think of it right now. But like every time I see a oppressor woman with a black man, I automatically think that is her pet. Shout out to Captain Desire. He said that before. But he broke it down so eloquently, I can't even do it. But every time I see a black man with a dog, I'm like, you are actually the pet. Then when I see a black woman with an oppressor man, I just think that she's a gardening tool. Because most likely she's just dating this man because of his status, because he has finances and money and all that type of stuff. Other than that, what do we have? What do we actually have? And he's protected in America. But what does he have? He don't got no sauce. He don't got no salt. He don't have none of that. He's not. He don't walk like us, talk like us. He don't got no game. What do we have? Intelligence. They kiss dogs in the mouth. Like, what is intelligent about our oppressor that we are the most intelligent people on this planet? Period. We built this nation. We don't need them. We should separate, right? Because God wants us to separate. God is not down with Allah. God is, hey, what's up, Allah? We're going to join together. God, matter of fact, listen, give it to the dumb rock and the dumb stone. What's that? I need that. God is not down with Allah. God is not down with that big fat man. What is it called? Buddha or Hindu, whatever. He's not down with them. He's not down with that Caesar Borgia. God is not down with none of these other gods. He don't see them. Matter of fact, Salakia, get that and give me, thou shalt have no other gods before me. I want that scripture too. Yeah, give me that scripture first, and then give me the dumb rock and stone, whatever you call it. God is not down with everybody. All these other gods that we men create. You think he's down with that? No. He's separated himself from that. He's a separatist. You don't even see him. We see him, but we don't. I mean, he don't. And we need to come back to the Most High and move how the Most High wants us to move. We shouldn't see these other gods just like the Most High don't see these other gods, because he separated himself from those other gods. He's the Most High. He's over everything on this planet. That God that the Muslim worship, he like, man, that ain't nothing. It's a meteor, whatever they call it. You understand what I'm saying? If you could, you read it, sir?
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20, and verse 2. Okay? I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
Out of the house of what?
Bondage.
Listen, we was in the house of bondage, serving other gods. We was in the house of bondage serving Geb, Nut, Shu, and Osiris, and Horus, and golden calves, and all these things we was in Egypt doing. That's what we was doing in Egypt. Serving dumb idols. Keep going, sir.
Verse 3, thou shalt have no other gods before me.
He said, thou shalt not have no other gods before. What do that mean? He is selfish. He is selfish. He don't want, because he's not down with those guys. Why don't he want you to be with those guys? Don't want you to be with those, because he's not down with them. You know other guys is down with other gods? Did you know that? Just like in Egypt. All those gods is really connected in Egypt. Gad, Nut. I said Nut. That's the brother I work with. Nut, Shu, Horus, Seth, Osiris, and so forth. They all are connected, and they all are in sync with one another, right? That's not how our God works. We got Yahweh, and that's it. It ain't no Gab and Nut and Tefeti, whatever. Listen, y'all get the point. It's only Yahweh, and that's it. They got all these other gods. You understand what I'm saying? Now you can read the scripture, sir.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6. No, this is the book of Deuteronomy 4, verse 28. And there ye shall serve gods, the work of man's hand.
He said, you're going to serve gods. Say it again.
And there ye shall serve gods, the work of man's hand.
You're going to serve gods that man made. That Buddha statue. Men made that. Baal. Men made that. That golden calf. Men made that. You're going to serve those type of gods. The zodiac signs. Men made that. Keep going, sir.
Wood and stone.
Wood and stone. Men made crosses and that cobble rock that they circle and kiss and whatever they serve that. Keep going.
which neither see, nor hear, nor eat, nor smell.
You want to serve a God that can't do nothing for you.
Right.
Yahweh is not down. Yahweh is a living God.
Right.
This God is not living, and he's telling you that. Separate yourselves from them. You're going to serve them, but you're supposed to separate because he said, don't have no other gods before me. He wants you to separate from those gods. That's just a fact. Why people don't understand that? Separate from Allah, separate from Christianity, separate from them zodiac signs that people love so much. I think it's so childish for a 35-year-old to be talking about I'm a Cancer, I'm an Aquarius, I'm an Aries. I think that's so childish. That's like that's just like you sending a note to a girl that you like and say, would you be my girlfriend? That's what it sounds like to me. Oh, what's up? All right. That's what it sounds like. Most High said we're supposed to separate from all these gods. You want to know why? Because it's destroying us. In Islam, you can violate your woman. You could beat your woman in Islam. Am I making this up? Am I lying? You can beat your woman. In Christianity, the laws is done away with. So it's okay for them ops, for that brother to slide on his ops. It's okay. It's okay. But it's the hypocrisy in the Christian church when they speak ill about these brothers that doing that, but they say the law is done away with. If the law is done away with, then I could unalive a brother. I could unalive anybody. Because the law is done away with, because that's a law in the Bible. I'm pretty sure it is. The Bible says, thou shalt not unalive. You should not be intentionally unaliving someone. That's what the Bible says. You shouldn't be intentionally doing it. Defending yourself is something different. But if you're doing it with the intentions to unalive and plot and scheme because you don't like this person, Christianity teaches us that the law is done away with. Right? That's why they out there unaliving each other, because the laws is done away with. So, what that tell you? We should separate. God is not down with Christianity. Matter of fact, give me I know smelling Solomon similes.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Smelling
God is not down with Christianity. He's not down with Islam. He's not down with Christmas. He's not down with 4th of July. He's not down with Ramadan. And Eid. What happened with Eid? They shot it up in the park. People that believe in God. They shot it up. But guess what happens when you come into the I.S.U.P.K? You separate yourself from all that, and that will never happen. You ain't never heard ever in the I.S.U.P.K history of being established here since 1969 that ever happened. Anybody, brothers came and shot up something in a high holy day. You never heard of that. But you hear that in Islam. Listen, I'm pretty sure what's that boy, Dylan Roof? That devil that walked inside that church and unalived all them brothers and sisters. Wasn't he like a Christian? He was Christian, right? He was Christian. And guess who was Christian too with him? The people in the church. And they let them in. Guess what, Dylan Roof? You getting searched in here.
Right.
Because we are separate. And God wants us to be separate. We're not down with Christianity. We don't have everybody come here. You can't come in here. Everybody can't come here. You know what's crazy? Shout out to the brother. Shout out to the brother that was on Shamar with me when we was at the cookout down in New York. Right? You know, we were at Shamar, and this African walked up. We knew he was an African by how he looked, right? So the brother was like, "What's your nationality?" He's like, "I'm from Sudan." He's like, "Oh, you can't come in here." He said, "I'm from Sudan."
Oh.
Yeah, that one Africans walked up on us. Like, you know, like, I was like, I know you probably know who you are. Why are you trying to come in here? Like, it was just kind of weird. It was like, you don't even look right even approaching us. Like, you don't, like Africans don't approach me and talk to me or be friends with me. I don't got African friends. It don't feel right when I see an African try to approach me. I'm like, who? What do you want? What is your motive? Because I don't got African friends. Right. I don't think I ever had an African friend that I know of, that I know. Right. I think I don't have one. And it kind of felt weird. I'm like, why you walk? And then how he even looked like a he don't even look like one of us. He looked totally opposite. I'm like, hey, they ain't not one of us. Right. He's even because he had a suit on. Even a black man that got a suit on, I know he a black man. Right. I know he ain't no black man. And he said, no, you can't come in here. Why? Because we're separate. That's how God wanted us to be. God didn't want us to be down with the Africans. I'm sorry to break your heart. Right. God didn't want you to be down with Africans. Now you can do business with them. You know, they got some products, you know, you want to wholesale with them, buy some soaps or something like that, you know, for the low. Cool. You know what I mean? But other than that, I'm not about to go eat at their restaurants like that. I'd rather go to a Hispanic spot. Right. You understand? Listen, I want me some empanadas, some rice and gandules. You understand? I want that. I want some jerk chicken. Yeah, man, I want some curry chicken with the rice. Right. I want that type of stuff. I can't really get down with the with the African food. You know, I'm really trying to get rid of Chinese food, but they got them chicken wings. That's all that. They got chicken wings. They got black people food in there. They do breakfast spots. The breakfast spots be having Chinese people in there, but they make them breakfast sandwiches pretty good. But black people be making them now. That too. Black people be making them. So it's just like we need to just like separate because God is not down with none of these philosophies that people want to promote and put on our people. You know what I mean? You got the scripture, sir?
Yeah.
You can read it.
This is Brother Amos, 5, verse 21. I hate.
He what?
I hate.
And keep this word in your minds because I'm gonna bring this up in a little bit too. The Most High said he what?
I hate.
Dang, that's a harsh word. That's very harsh. He said he hates. Go ahead.
I despise your feast days.
I despise your feast days. What is a feast day? A feast day, for example, in better terms in today's time, is Christmas. That's a feast day. You eat on Christmas, right? They make macaroni, especially black people. They make baked macaroni and cheese. They make stuffing and cranberry sauce and potato salad and probably like a baked chicken or baked turkey with the gravy and rice and, you know, lima beans, string beans. I could go on and on what black folks make on Christmas. Thanksgiving, same thing. They make the same thing. Listen, I grew up a Christian. I grew up celebrating these things. Only thing we ate was like stuffing, baked macaroni and cheese, potato salad. That's the number one thing we ate. When we candy yams, I forgot about that. Candy yams, deviled eggs, all that was on these feast days, right? And we was getting gifts, and I don't know what we were doing Thanksgiving for. I think we was doing Thanksgiving just to eat. Because I'm like, what's the purpose of us doing it? But now it's like Christmas and what else? What else were we celebrating that we was doing? Christmas. Birthdays. Birthdays is really not a holiday, but it's, you know, it's still celebrated. You know, they got cake and ice cream and the same things, the same soul food that we eat on all his feast days. He said he hates your feast days. That's what the Most High said. He said he hates your feast days. He hates Christmas. He hates Thanksgiving. He hates 4th of July. He hates Valentine's Day. He hates everything that you celebrate. We want to know why? Because he's a separate God. He is the Most High God. He's the only God. He's the only power. He's the only living God that has control of everything in this world. And he hates the feast days that man made up. You understand what I'm saying? These feast days is not natural. They want your money. Today is commercialized. They want your money. All these feast days has a dark history, if you really want to go there. It has a dark, every feast day that you can name in America has a dark history. has a dark history. Even Labor Day, I believe, have a dark history. All these days that we want to celebrate has a dark history. But they commercialized it, they made it look good. You understand what I'm saying? Just like, for example, they make pork look good. You know how they have Arby's, they have steaks, they make Red Lobster, they make the crab look good. They make all these evil, unlawful things look good. They commercialize everything to take your money. Right? I know a brother that I work with personally, but he was telling me he took out what's it called, a gift loan? I forgot what it's called. It's a loan that he took out to buy Christmas presents. And he had to pay every month this loan back until the next time. So he paid that loan off, then he do it again. But guess what happens when you get a loan? Interest. You know, the oppressor, he adds interest. What is this us, especially a brother? Yo, I'm gonna get $100. You just give me $100. And I give you that $100 back. No interest.
The Bible even says you can't do usury.
Right. We can't do it. But the oppressor charging you 12%, 20% interest or something. Now you in a hole. If you gotta take a loan out to buy presents, Christmas gifts, then you're broke. And you shouldn't be doing it. You should just explain to your children, explain to your grandbabies, listen, grandpa, daddy don't got it. We don't need to be celebrating anyway. He said he hates your feast days. He don't. Matter of fact, keep going. I'm about to give it up.
I will not smell in your solemn assembly.
I will not smell in your solemn assembly, which means he will not be present. When you celebrate Christmas, Yahweh is not there. When you celebrate Thanksgiving, Yahweh is not there. He is not there because he's separate. You're like, I want to smell that. I want to smell that lamb and that unleavened bread at Passover. That's what I want to smell. I'm there with blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. Matter of fact, the memorial blowing the trumpets, Yahweh is going to be there. He's not going to be on Halloween going trick-or-treating with your kids. He's not doing that. He's going to be here on the memorial blowing the trumpets, Day of Atonement, Feast of the Tabernacles. What's that one? Hanukkah. The Lord is going to be there. He's not going to be at Christmas, Officer Abad. The Lord is going to be here. That's why I say I don't smell in your solemn assembly. He's not present. He's not there. What else about?
I could, like you was bringing up, just so happy because you don't smell in your solemn assemblies. He's not present. That means the Lord, you don't have the Lord's protection.
Right.
Protection's not there, then you should come to the evil spirits.
Right.
So that means the arguments, the gunfights, Halloween,
the drugs,
drugging
and candy.
It's like all these things that can really mess you up.
And you know it's crazy. And this is why that thing happened with our brothers and sisters with Dylan Roof. Am I saying his name right? Is that him? That's what happened because we wanted to have everybody come together with us. He's not in the church. God is not in the church.
Right.
He's not in the Christian church. They don't got no protection. Guess what happens when you come into I.S.U.P.K? You get all the protection because Dylan Roof ain't coming in here unless he's shooting a video, documentary. Right. Yeah, that's the only time they come in here. Or they want to interview Commander GEN.YAHANNA or one of the high-ranking officers or captains in the school. And guess what happens when they come here? They get searched. They get searched. They gonna get that wine. Listen, sorry. Look. It's like they gonna get wine and then they getting searched. I'm take your shoes off, dump it out your bag. I want everything out. I don't trust you. I was a little lenient to our brother, and man, but you gotta go the extra mile. Period. He is not present. He is separate. He's everywhere he need to be. He's here right now. Yahweh is dwelling in the house of God, and this is the I.S.U.P.K. Period. Christianity, he's not there. He's not over there, Officer Bob.
Right.
Who who owned that church? It was, what's his name? What's his name?
Yeah, the preacher, the big man preacher,
TD Jakes. TD Jakes, if you're listening, if you hear me, he is not in your church.
Right.
I don't care how many followers you got. He is not in your church. He is not with you. You got Africans in there. He is not with you at all. I'm sorry. Not sorry. But he is not with you. He is separate. You understand what I'm saying? The Most High is separate, and that's what we need to understand, man. I'm sorry to break your Christian heart. Listen, I'm not sorry, but I am sorry. It is what it is. It isn't any more than also about. Understand what I'm saying? Now, can you go back to Deuteronomy 7 and 6? This is ridiculous, man. Like, why? It's not rocket science, man. It's not rocket science to understand that we are separate. We're supposed to be separate. It's not rocket science. It's not hard to do either. You want to separate yourself from your brother, your sister, but then you want to be around oppressors. How many people at my job I see like that? They all up the oppressor rectum, and you dislike this brother. I literally heard oppressors at my job talk about the same person that be up there rectum. I heard it. This one time I had to matter of fact today, let's know the oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of, right? I'm driving the dump truck, right? I had to go to the bathroom. And I'm with the devil, right? This is why we need to separate, right? Is this group called Power Corps. They a city work with the city too, but they do other stuff so they get city jobs. So they work just to get a city job, a permanent job. So I pull up. There's like this little bathroom that was open that they use, like the little building that they got. So I pull up, and I asked him, "Do you need to use the bathroom?" Because I'm about to use the bathroom. Want to use the bathroom? He's like, "No, I'll just wait till you come out." I'm like, "All right, no sweat." There's only one stall in there anyway. So all right, no, cool, no sweat. You know when I came in there, you know what he said? No, it's like when I came out and I got back in the truck. You know what he said? He said, "Yeah, I stayed in the truck because those guys looked like they was up to no good." There was three brothers. It was like one sitting down on the grass and it was two standing up talking in the shade. They were doing all that work the whole day in the sun. They sitting down, chilling, resting. I'm like, that's Power Corps. But he's like, oh, dang, I ain't know. I'm like, no. In my head, I was about to say, no, you did know. You just seen three black boys. Just because a black boy is sitting under a tree, chilling and relaxing, mean they up to no good? And they was working. They got the shirts on. They got the shirts that say Power Corps. You know how evil that was? You know how so hard for me? Because I'm a different type of person.
You know what I think? I think he was trying to test you. Like he trying to sway you a little bit.
Boy, he almost got
me. He was trying to sway you, like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
He tried to get me to agree with that.
Yeah.
He tried to get, and I did not. I'm like, that's not. Because he thought they was going to do something to the truck, like take something from the truck, like steal something or steal a truck. And I'm like, that's not. I'm like, that's Power Corps. He was like, oh, damn, I didn't know that. Like, they got the shirts on. I can see the shirts. That's why I knew it was them. Even I already knew if I would have left the truck on, they wasn't doing nothing. They chilling. They not worried about that. Like, what are you talking about? Like you, when you're a black man from the hood, you know when somebody's up to good or up to no good or not. More so men. Some women might know, but some women be more a little bit more fearful. When they come around certain people with certain areas, which is understandable. But I know I've been in the streets all my life. I've been running around, going crazy in the streets all my life. I know I can look at a brother and know that he did something that he could get life for. I know he's a drug dealer. I know he's a thief. I know these things by the mannerisms of the people of it because I've seen it all my life. You just know. I know when a woman is, laying with all these men and she had the whole hood you know, lay down with her. You know these things because you've been around it so much. And then I think men been around these things so much that they know. They know. So it's like, you know, I was looking at them, I'm like, hey, you're not from where you from. They ain't now no threat. They're in the park. And sometimes they be in the park chilling, you know, getting high. They just chilling. They not on it. They ain't worried about this truck. You didn't want to get out the truck because you thought they was gonna take something. What's in this truck for them to take? You got a book bag full of bags. What they gonna take? You ain't got nothing for them to take. What they gonna take? Some AirPod case? That's why we need to separate. This is why we need to separate.
Right.
Because in his mind, he already think they're dangerous. We're dangerous. That's how I felt. He wanted to be like, yeah, agree with him. I'm not about to agree with you, buddy.
Right.
No, I defended them. Like, they is not going to steal nothing out of here. They are working. Right. This is their building right here. They ain't put two and two together. You don't see this guy talking on the phone? Right. But guess what, though? You know what's so crazy? It could be their own people that do it. A lot of people think this black folk just violent and ghetto and thieves and drug dealers. Like, you don't got oppressors that's like that. You ain't seen Kensington? You've been in Kensington before. Sis, you been in Kensington before? I know you've been in Kensington. I know you probably heard of Kensington, seen it, been down there, right? I know you've been to Kensington. I lived in Kensington. I lived there. And there's more oppressors than anything down here. And you know why we need to separate too? This will bother me too. When I was at the rec center I used to work at, right? I was at this rec center. I was on 22nd and Lehigh. I was getting off the bus. You know what I'm talking about. In fact, you used to play ball there. You know what I mean? That rec center, right? So I get off the bus, I think it's like 7:30 in the morning. And there's this billboard, like, you know, sometimes like on a bus stop, they got them glasses, and, you know, they got like advertising like movies and stuff like that in there. It was that. And, you know, they had the epidemic with the fentanyl and dope and heroin and stuff like that down in Kensington, right? And you know the face they had on there? They had a black man face on there, which I was mad. I think did I tell you about that? I ain't never tell you about that. Well, I was mad because I'm like, I literally just came down from Kensington because you catch the 54 all week. You catch the 54, you go all the way down to Somerset and Kensington. Somerset and Kensington. I get off there and then I, catch the 3 all the way down to K&A. That's how my route was when I didn't have a car. I see that, but I go here and see all these oppressors on dope, and you got a black man face on his poster when that's not even the majority down there. Talking about giving them Narcan and stuff like that. The majority of people down there are oppressors, and they get stuck down there. I see no oppressors come down there. I'm in a pizza store. I think she was with me. I think it was with me one time. I was in a pizza store. Guy came in, he was looking fresh, fly. Got all his jewelry on, all that. And I'm looking at him, and he with a dope head. I'm looking at him. I'm like, yeah, you about to be stuck down here. In my head. I'm like, you about to be stuck down here, right? A couple months passed, see the same guy. He just all messed up. Yeah, one with the jewelry. Everything stuck down there. Yeah, they come down there and they get stuck. They come do that dope, and they don't leave. Because they're so addicted to it. You understand what I'm saying? But the main thing I'm trying to get at is they look at us as these violent, disgusting people when in actuality, they are the violent, disgusting people. Right. We need to separate from that. That was disrespectful to me. Like, you should not be having a black man as the face of dope heads in Philadelphia. Right. Like, I used to walk around needles and all types of stuff and seeing oppressors slumped over on the street. And sometimes you be thinking, is they alive? Right, sis? You used to come down to the house and You seen it? They all sleep, camped out, got fires going, all that. And some, when you walk past some, they still got the needle when they sleep. But you think they did, passed away or something. Go ahead.
The girl, she had like a contact mirror looking for a vein to shoot up in.
Right.
She wasn't one of us.
At all. But they paint this picture like we are the drug addicts, which we do drugs. But you would have had a face of a drug that we do? Marijuana. That's the drug that we do. And you can say probably perks. I'm not gonna say that we don't do dope, because I've seen, and it's unfortunate that our brothers and sisters that's our age down there that's doing. There's a lot of young brothers down there that's doing that because of the perks. You understand? The perks is messing them up, and they find something that's cheaper. I got a brother that was like that, not my actual brother, but a brother that I grew up with. He was down there and all that. And I mean, actually, matter of fact, you seen him. Remember, he was on the train, and you seen him on the train. Hopefully, he said he was going to rehab, but hopefully he's good. But that's the thing I'm trying to get at. We need to separate from these people, man, because they paying for what they listen. They paying. Them dopeheads down there, they paying for what their forefathers did to blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, man. That's what God. It's unfortunate, but that's what God doing. Right. God sending them plagues and getting people out of here. That's why the Most High God is a living God. Right. Yeah, man. Y'all think this stuff is happening for just out of thin air? Things happening out of thin air. Everything's happening for a reason. You understand what I'm saying? And we need to understand that. But just to get back to what I was talking about, like, he is not down with any of this stuff, and we shouldn't either. This is why Deuteronomy 7:6, where he's about to read again, is going to tell us why we need to be why should we be separate. You know what I mean? Go ahead, you can read it.
This book of Deuteronomy, 7, verse 6. For thou art a holy people.
For thou art a separate people. Go ahead.
Unto the Lord thy God.
Unto the Lord thy God. So which means is you got to do what the Lord thy God wants you to do. So which means is you can't smoke weed. You can't get high. You can't eat shrimp, crab, and lobster. In our neighborhoods, there's a lot of seafood spots. But they're not known for the salmon. They're not known for the wild fish. They're not known for that. They're known for the crabs and the shrimps. That's what they're known for. Matter of fact, it's the brother Beanie Siegel. He just opened up a food truck. I don't think you've seen it. You know what I mean? But he is a rapper named O'Malley, Meek Mill cousin, right? He got a steak called the O'Malley, right? And this lobster, I think it's shrimp and lobster. No, I think it was a lobster steak, cheese steak, something like that. That's what we promote. Why is it in the neighborhood, our neighborhoods? Why is all these crab spots in our neighborhoods? Why is all these, shrimps in our neighborhoods? When I go to work in the summertime? Oh, you know what I find when I go pick out them goddamn cookouts? Crabs. And that's annoying. I gotta leave it there because there's so much of it. So much crunched up pieces. Bags of crabs. The barrel with the little, what's it called? The wooden barrel thing filled up with crabs. They leave a bucket of it sometimes. That's how much they add of crabs. Yes, they get like a barrel. You know what I'm talking about, Andre? That's like it says. You know what I'm talking about? They're being a wooden little thing. We grab them all the time on cookouts. That's all we eat. And shrimp. That's our favorite thing. That's black people's favorite thing. I just love me some fried shrimp. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't like crab too much, but fried shrimp was amazing when I was in the world. That's all we eat. And they promote that in our hood, in our neighborhoods. Crab. It's mostly women that eat it. I noticed that too, right? But mostly women eat crabs. I'm sorry, they do. Every time I'm in the park, that's who I see eating crabs. Go ahead.
Smoke the hookah while you do it.
And man, tell me what I found some coals. I don't know if I told you. I found some coals in the park next to crabs. Because they was smoking hookah. I took the coals. Coals is off. I took the coals. But the main thing I'm trying to say is we do everything that God don't want us to do. Why you think it's so popular in the neighborhoods? You think it's by design. They want to get us to sin. The person want to get us to sin. Why is it not always in the neighborhoods? Yeah, you might got a few crab spots, in their type of neighborhoods, but in the black community, it's a seafood spot. Like it's like church. It's like on every corner, like the Chinese store. There's damn near on every corner. Like you really think about it.
Right.
Especially West Philly. West Philly got a lot of seafood spots. You understand what I'm saying? But we need to separate from that because the Most High don't like that. He don't want us to do that.
Right.
Let the oppressor eat crab and shrimp and stuff like that in his kingdom. Because he ain't gonna be able to do it in ours.
Right.
He ain't gonna be able to do it in ours. But the thing about it is, you separate yourself and do what the Lord say, you'll be better off. Isolation is very key to our growth as a people. Isolating yourself.
Right.
Isolating yourself is important. That's why when we read them security announcements, it say, you are here to shed yourselves of the world. That's isolation.
Right.
You are to, matter of fact, for lack of a better word, you are to separate yourselves from the world so you can be a better person.
Right.
That's what you have to do. You have to separate. You're not going to grow if you don't separate. Spiritually in America, black people is not going to grow if you don't separate. You can't lean onto your own understanding. You got to separate from that. You can't follow what America does. You got to separate from that. You can't be allowing everything to come inside your house. You got to separate from a lot of these things, man. And sometimes you got to separate from your family for a time. Because sometimes your family could be your biggest demon. Your family could be your biggest demon to pull you right back into what you usually do. Right. When I stopped smoking weed, you know how many brothers that I knew in the world that I know in the world try to get me to smoke weed again? Damn, bro, you really start smoking weed, bro? Why they lighting up a blunt in front of me? Damn, bro, you really gonna start smoking? Bro, we're gonna smoke weed in a week. You go over and say that you want to smoke weed again. Not actually being happy for me and being supportive. Damn, bro, that's what's up, bro. Not like that. They want me to get high again. But guess what? I had to shed myself. I had to separate myself because the Most High God is a separatist. If he want me to separate myself, what you think he is? We got to be like God, right? We got to do what God say and how he moves, right? We got to think like God. Even though his thoughts are not our thoughts, we should have some type of bits and pieces of knowledge and wisdom and understanding to know that he don't want us doing all this bullcrap. It doesn't work for us. Getting high don't work for us. Getting high don't work for us. Selling drugs don't work for us. Celebrating Christmas don't work for us. You're broke. You don't got no money. You got lint in your pocket. If you don't get your woman the right present, she is going to be mad. You're sleeping on the couch. I hear these stories at my job. They don't listen. I'm so like, brothers don't even care about Christmas on none of these holidays. This is the women that do it, right? But they so much are weak and saying this. We're not celebrating Christmas no more because God said so, right? Just because they want to get the box, they willing to compromise because men don't really care for that. I don't care about Christmas. I'm doing it for my family. I'm doing it for the kids. But you're supposed to be the man in the house. But it's okay for you to pay the bills and provide, and that's it. But it's not okay for you to lead and say, this is what we're not doing. That's why the Bible say, for thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Right.
You need to teach your wife and your kids that we're separate. We're supposed to be separate. Be strong and be stern on it. That's it. That's how you change and separate.
Right.
Come in here and you'll learn. Now, if you could, I'm going to get to, what I really want to get to, for the last time that we're here in this class, right? Even Christ was a separatist.
Right.
Christ was a perfect man, right? Up to the Christians love Jesus. They love him. But they never want to admit and realize that he was a hardcore brother. He was a separatist. He read Deuteronomy 7:6 off of the Bible. He did read the Torah. Christ did read the Torah. You understand what I'm saying? Christ did read the Torah on Sabbath.
Right.
That's what he did. So you think he didn't read Deuteronomy 7:6? Matter of fact, you didn't think he read. Give me Psalms 147, 19, and 20. Give me that. You think he didn't read that? You think he didn't read 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 54? You think he didn't read that either? And people is crazy, officer. About listen, Christ is a black man from the tribe of Judah.
Right.
Christ is aggressive.
Right.
Christ was like a brother on a block with a sword on. He was like a brother on a block. When Christ speaks, we understand him. That's why the Christian church really don't understand him, because they're not really cut from that cloth. If you really think about it, you can read the scripture, sir.
This is the book of Psalms, 147, verse 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob.
He showeth his word unto Jacob. Go ahead.
His statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
He didn't show his statutes and judgments unto everybody. He did not. He separated everybody and gave us these things. Go ahead, sir.
Verse 20. He have not dealt so with any nation.
He separated the nations, gave the nation their inheritance, but we kept the promise.
Right.
We got the promises. We got the laws. We got the statutes, and we got the commandments. The other nations don't know. That's why they don't understand it. That's why when you see an oppressor, when we break down these scriptures, they really don't understand what we're saying. You're not speaking Hebrew. That's not what the scriptures say. They don't even speak slang for real.
Right.
They speak proper English. They try to grammar correct me on sometimes when I be on then what was it? On Call of Duty. Trying to grammar correct me. I don't give a god. Matter of fact, I was on Call of Duty one time, man, right? And he was talking about the way I was talking. And I was like, I don't care about this damn language.
Right.
I speak Hebrew. You think I care about this language, this bastardized language that took on bits and pieces of a lot of languages and put it in what? You think I care about this language? You care about it. I don't care. I just know that you are a kitten. I'm gonna say I can't say the real word. It was an oppressor, of course. But this is what they don't understand us. And they trying so hard to understand us. They don't get it. We are the people of this book. And God gave us these rules and regulations to follow. He did not give it to the African. He did not give it to the East Indian. He did not give it to anybody else but Israelites. If that's the case, matter of fact, I'll slide again. So what do that mean? We are separate. Deuteronomy 7:6 just said it.
Right.
We are separate. He didn't give it to everybody. If God loved everybody, why didn't he give it to the African? Why didn't he give it to the so-called the oppressor, the East India? Why didn't he give it to them? Why did he give it to Israel?
Right.
Because he could have said, listen, I give everybody the law, statutes, and commandments. All y'all can know. You don't think so-called Jesus read that? And and certain responses to certain people is different than other responses. We about to get to that in a minute. Matter of fact, you can get to that now. Give me, I think it's Matthew chapter 15, verse 24. Matter of fact, give me Matthew chapter 1, verse 21 first. And then give me Matthew chapter 15, verse 24. I believe it's that one. Matter of fact, I'm going to double check. I don't think it's Matthew chapter 5, verse 10-7. Let me check.
This is the book of Matthew. To the one in verse 1. And she shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Jesus.
She shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Jesus. Yahweh in the Hebrew. Keep going.
For he shall save his people from their sins.
He shall save his people from their sins. He read Psalms 147, 19 and 20, because he only showed the word unto Jacob. He showed his word unto Jacob. Nobody else know these laws, statutes, commandments but Jacob. He is trying to save them from their sins. Because they're the only one that know it. They're the only one that can actually sin and get punished for it.
Right.
The Romans ain't getting punished for not keeping the law. They got their own law.
Right.
You think they was following the God of the Bible? No. Now, if you could, give me Matthew chapter 15, verse 24. And then give me the one when they was he said sin no more. I'm about to do comparing two stories, and then we're gonna wrap the class. I'm gonna show you why so-called Jesus was a separatist. Go ahead.
This is the book of Matthew, to the 15th.
And start from start from 21.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 15, verse 21. Mm-hmm. Then Jesus went thence and departed from the coast of Tyre and Zidon.
Go ahead.
Verse 22. And behold, a woman of Canaan.
A woman of Canaan. It's not an Israelite. Go ahead.
Came out of the same coast.
Came out of the same coast. Go ahead.
And cried unto him, saying, have mercy on me, O Lord.
Go ahead.
Thou son of David.
I'm gonna start. Thou son of what?
David.
Oh, thou son of David. And David was an Israelite. So by default, Christ is an Israelite. And she's called him Lord too. Keep that in mind. She called him Lord. Something that black women need to call their husbands. I'm just saying. Keep going. But if it's like an oppressor woman called him Lord, which is crazy. And it's so hard for a Christian woman to call her husband Lord. Keep going.
My daughter is grievously vexed with a devil.
Her daughter is grievously. Read it again.
My daughter is grievously vexed with a devil.
Daughter is grievously vexed with a devil. I'm gonna break it down in today's terms. She's a drug addict. She's getting high. She's a prostitute. She's doing something she don't supposed to be doing. Right. Go ahead.
Verse 23. But she answered her not a word.
He answered
her not a word.
He answered her not a word. That don't sound like a black man to you? Think about it. That don't sound like a black. He answered her not a word. He ignored her. In his head, he like, why is she here? Why? Like, who is this woman? Like, keep going.
And his disciples came and besought him, saying, send her away.
And his brothers. I wouldn't say the term is real NIGGAS. I was like, yo, who's Shorty? Why is she over here? Yo, man, tell her to rock, tell her to bounce. Tell her she gotta skedaddle. She gotta split. She gotta do something. Why is she over here? Send her on her way. That's how we talk. What oppressor talk like that? Do they all talk like that? Send her on her way? Like, that's slang. They talking in slang right now, but they don't dig it all of a sudden, Bob. Keep going.
For she crieth after us.
She's annoying. She is annoying. I know brothers, if brothers is watching this, you always had an annoying girl that always wanted to come around and bother everybody. And you tell her, like, why are you over here? Leave us alone. Go over there. Everybody had that in the neighborhood. Well, I did. We had a couple of girls, or any other brothers too, but a couple of girls come over trying to hang around us and all that, and it was annoying. Just drawing. Keep going.
Verse 24. But he answered and said, I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
There we go. He said, he told her, like, I'm not sent. Basically, I'm not sent for you. I'm sent for blacks, Hispanics, and Indians. Why? Like if I was in that time and that was Christ at that time, I'm like, she got some damn nerves coming over here trying to get me to do something, and you ain't even my people. You're not my people. What the hell are you? You come out of nowhere trying to get, man, you better go ahead. Keep going.
Verse 25. Then came she and worshipped him, saying, Lord, help me.
She said, what? Read it again.
Then she came and worshipped him, saying, Lord, help me.
She begging now. She begging. She's desperate. This Canaanite woman is desperate. He just told you he not sent for you. Now you're desperate. Keep going.
Verse 26. But he answered and said, it is not meet to take the children's bread and to cast it to dogs.
And you see how Officer Bond said it? That's how he said it. I was convinced that Christ said it like that. You said it like that. Read that again.
Okay. But he answered and said, it is not meet.
It is not meat, which means it is not good. Not meat as in, chicken and lamb and stuff like that. Meat meaning good. It is not good. Keep going.
To take the children's bread.
To take the children's bread. To take the blacks, Hispanics, and the American Indians' bread. Keep going.
And to cast it to dogs.
And to cast it to dogs. He called that Canaanite woman a dog. Why? Why he didn't want to give him the bread? Her the bread. Everybody got to eat, right? Everybody should deserve to get some type of advice or some type of counsel or some type of healing, right? Why did he say he's not going to take away the bread from the children and give it to you? Why did he say that? Why did he say that? Because he's a separatist. He don't care about her, really. He don't care. He don't care about her. So you're telling me she got to try hard to get a blessing? Get some type of healing advice? Keep going, sir.
Verse 27. And she said, truth, Lord.
She said, real rap in Philly terms. Real talk, Lord. She's agreeing with him. She's agreeing with him. Because she knows that he's not down with them or her.
Right.
Keep going.
Yet the dogs eat of the crumbs which fall from their master's table.
Listen, she's eating the crumbs that's falling. Like she's below us. She's beneath us, like a dog, man. I don't deal with dogs. I don't even play with animals like that. Each his own. I don't do it. But when I'm pretty sure you could imagine somebody having a dog and the dog is by the table. Movies do it sometimes, and food fall off, and they might give them food too sometimes. and they might eat it. Crumbs is falling off that table, and you getting little. I call them particles. It's a particle. You get little particles, and you're eating that. It gives you little bits of stuff, right? Keep going.
Verse 28. Then Jesus answered and said unto her, O woman, great is thy faith.
Great is thy faith. Now, you want to know why that he helped her? You want to know why? Because she knew her place. She knew that he read Deuteronomy 7:6, that he's above all people. He's superior because she said Lord. She calling somebody Lord is like saying somebody's superior to you, over you. Somebody's over you. He's holy, obviously, because it's in Deuteronomy 7:6. That means he's separate. That's why he didn't really want to deal with her. He wanted to deal with his brothers and sisters. He don't want to deal with her because she's a dog. Go to Clifford over there. That's your family, and you get a whatever that. Tell them that. Why are you coming over here to a black man for my help? Go over there to your people and help them. That's how much power he had. Imagine when we get our kingdom, how much power we're gonna have, and oppressors is gonna come to us and get crumbs. Officer, I don't think they're gonna get a crumb from me. I don't know. I might give him a little. I might give him a leaf or something. I don't know. It just me. I don't know. I do have a big and strong for the field, but I don't know. You understand? Now, another story that I want. Yeah, man. Now, we read this story about how he didn't really want to help this woman until she acknowledged her place. Woman, you beneath me. That's some hardcore stuff. Why Christians can't grasp that concept in the Bible when it's speaking about this woman? Because it talks about two different types of women. And you could tell that I already said she was a Canaanite, and this other woman had to be an Israelite because she was caught in the act of adultery, right? And they wanted to stone her. We the only ones that's going to break the law and get stoned. Israelites, because the law is for us. We read that in Psalms chapter 147, chapter 19, verse 20. He only gave his all statute commandments unto Israel, and nobody else known him. So she had to be by default Israelite. So we're going to read it right now.
This is the book of John, chapter 8. And verse 3. Okay. And the scribes and Pharisees brought unto him a woman taken in adultery.
See? The scribes and Pharisees, which were Israelites, correct? Brought a woman in adultery. Keep going.
And when they had set her in the midst, verse 4, they say unto him, Master, this woman was taken in adultery.
Stop right there. They call him master too, which is Lord. Go ahead.
In the very act.
In the very act. They caught this person. In the very act. Go ahead.
Verse 5. Now Moses in the law commanded us that such should be stoned.
Right.
But what sayest thou?
Oh, now they're trying to test so-called Jesus to see what he's going to do. And this is what happens. Go ahead.
Verse 6. They said, tempting him, that they might have to accuse him. But Jesus stooped down and with his finger wrote on the ground, as though he heard them not.
Listen, that's something. He ain't paying on no mind either. He ain't paying. You're trying to pull my card. I ain't trying to hand that. What y'all talking about? Go ahead.
Verse 7. So when they continued asking him, he lifted up himself and said unto them, He that is without sin among you, let him first cast a stone at her.
Right. Oh, y'all accusing this sister of committing this sin, and y'all wanna get justice. Then somebody pick up a rock and throw it at her. You do it. If you're sinless, you do it. You pulling a card now. Keep going.
Verse 8. And again he stooped down and wrote on the ground.
Not paying no mind. Go ahead.
Verse 9. And they which heard it being convicted by their own conscience.
Listen, they felt guilty. They felt bad. Go ahead.
Went out one by one.
They left because they was committing adultery. They was getting high. They was worshiping Molech or Baal, all the Roman, Greek, fruity gods that was there. Go ahead.
Being at the eldest, even unto the last.
Go ahead.
And Jesus was left alone.
He was left alone. Now it's getting good right here. We're going to see the difference between the first woman and the second woman. Go ahead.
And the woman standing in the midst.
The woman is standing in the midst. Go ahead.
Verse 10. When Jesus had lifted up himself and saw none but the woman,
You just see her.
he said unto her, Woman, where are those thine accusers?
He said, where are those people that were saying that you committed these acts? Go ahead.
Have no man condemned thee?
Have no man condemned thee? Go ahead.
Verse 11. She said, No man, Lord. And Jesus said unto her, Neither do I.
He said, neither do I. Now, this is very heavy to understand. It took the first woman for her to know her place, for her to even get anything out of her. Like, she had to try hard to get something out of him. He ignored her. He told her to be on her way. He started talking to her first. He asked her the question first, not the other way around. She didn't beg him. She just was standing there, if I'm not mistaken, right? Because she's an Israelite. That's the Israelite. Keep going.
Go and sin no more.
He told her to go and sin no more. Now, I'm going to ask you a question. Why didn't he tell that to the Canaanite woman? Why? The Canaanite woman was grievously vexed with the devil, right? She was evil and did a sin, I guess you could say, right? Why didn't he tell her to sin no more? Why did she have to go through all of that stuff just to get a crumb? Why? Because so-called Jesus is loyal to his people. He is not loyal to other people. He is separated from those people. You understand what I'm saying? He is separate. He want to deal with his own rather than dealing with his people. Just like the African might come and ask me a question, and I don't have the answer. I don't have to give the African advice. But guess what? I have to give that black man advice. I have to warn my people. You understand? I have to warn my people. The African can eat crab all he want. The African can have a horrible relationship with his wife, and he come ask me, and I don't have the answer. Now I might do it because me being who I am, because I think I'm better than him. But I will help my brother before I help him, because I'm separate. I don't belong to his people. Why would I help him when he got people that can help him? She needs me. She don't need me. But they want to drain all the spirit out of a black man like they do us today. They take all our ideas, all of what we think, all of how we do things, and make it theirs. Imagine if so-called Jesus would have gave her that bread. She would have took it back and fed her people. Instead, he gave her a crumb. So they're going to be fighting over that crumb. What did he say? He just called me a dog. And I was like, okay, Khan, I don't want Khan. That's what it was. But the whole point of this, me comparing this story, is to show that Christ wasn't really down with everybody. He was loyal to his own people, man. And you got to understand that Christ followed the Most High. So if God is not down with all these other people, what do you think Christ is going to be down with? But with that, I'm Priest and Officer Quadazar Karab with the I.S.U.P.K and the Commander GEN.YAHANNA. We want to thank everybody for watching. And make sure you like, subscribe, and share this live, man. Get this word out to our people, man. And I'm going to pass the class over to Priest and Officer Abahaya.
If Officer Quadazar Karab with 500, class. Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, security announcements. We are the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge done out of 1 West Central Fifth Street, New York, under commanding General Yohanan, group of new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes to this school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are free to lose only. They are headed to set themselves in the world they need transportation to teach for oriented. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. With this commandment, found in the book of Numbers 18 verse 21, and the book of Malachi 3 verse 8 through 10. I.S.U.P.K means 10% of every penny for any increase of all gives you, give to the treasury department. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever in your life, upcoming holy convocations is the memorial launch of trumpets found the first day of the 7th month. This year will be Wednesday, October 2nd, 2024, and Leviticus 23, verses 24 to 25. Remind Akim, not Wafium, to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If any brother wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing one black, blue shirt, headband, and scarf. With that, men, Amajim, which means to stand. And we're going to get one person to look. Amajim Shabbat. Amajim. Barak.
Yahweh Shemi Yahushua Barakathon.
That's the top. Take that. Amajim, sisters. Your mom spot the head, bottom cover, your feet connect to the 45-degree angle. Your right hand claps to your left. And when we salute you, your salute is back. Madam Israel will give the system a courtesy salute. Madam Israel, Imam Spot, Imajim, Barak, Yahweh
Shamar, Thun Bashim Yahushua.
Yahweh Shamar, we stand down, back to